So this is my campsite last night. It is 8:30 in the morning. I slept in. I was going to try to get up at sunrise, but to be honest with you, for the last couple of days I've been burning the candle at both ends, and the 2 nights prior to this I probably got a total of maybe 8 hours of sleep in the past 2 days. Well, last night I got a good 9 hours of sleep, so I feel much better. But this is the campsite here. I'm going to check that fire hydrant last night, or the water hydrant last night further down, and they're out of service, I think, but I'm going to check them again this morning just to be sure. But I'm at campsite 33, and right now I'm going to charge up some stuff while I pack up, and I'll get moving. Nice field there. I could have slept over in the field too, but I slept underneath the trees. I didn't want to do stuff on me this morning, so I'm gonna get packed up, and when I'm ready I'll hit the trail. See you then. Well, good morning. I'm off. Still got a late start. It's 10 o'clock. Well, I'm not going to say what I have planned for the day, but if I'll make it, I'll be happy. Surprised happy. And if I don't, I've done what I could do. I'm definitely not going to hike at night. Some comments about the hike into the camp last night. Once I got to the state park, the trail, was easy to follow. The only thing was I was hiking with a headlamp, and you're constantly looking down. And while the trail was well maintained, there was roots everywhere, so you had to be careful where you step. You couldn't cruise along. If it was daylight, you could cruise along. So it took me a while to get in, and I was a little bit dehydrated, and I was cramping up, and finally fell asleep. But I slept solid, stayed warm. According to the thermometer last night, the low got to 31. I checked the weather report for today, and the low is going to be 46. The high is going to be 56, 57. It's a beautiful sunshiny day, as you can see. But we're going to hike as far as we can get today. Camp spots are few and far between. I start today with a kind of looks like a steep climb, but you never know. I didn't take a good look at the map to see how many switchbacks there were or anything. But then the second climb of the day, we're going to hit 3,600 feet, and I think it's going to be like maybe an 1,800 to 1,500 foot climb, and then we follow a ridge for like forever. One of the comments in Far Out about people going no bows, this says if the ridge line climb is making you cry, wait to cry until you get here. It's a beautiful view, so you can cry and enjoy the view at the same time. So that definitely gives you confidence. So right now I'm gonna go across Beaver Creek here and start hiking the trail. Talk to you later. This is where I was going to come and stay last night, but good thing I didn't. Those guys are there, got a hot tent going. They're out here hunting, mainly squirrels. Nice guys. Stop and talk with them briefly. But now, I'm hoping I head down for a while. Looks like I might. So I come down here across the 2-lane highway here pretty soon. But this is, what is it? Beaver Gap. I took a picture of it. I'll put it up on the screen, but it should be right here too. Yep, Beaver Lake Mountain Gap. Whew. There's a cemetery up there. Huh. There's a designated campsite here, marked. Some nice flat spots. There's a creek on the other side for water. Just across from the cemetery side. Should be a trail junction up here. I'm gonna stop and make some adjustments. Probably take off my pants legs. It's warm enough right now for shorts. So I made it to the top of Middle Mountain, and if the far out comments are to be believed, the next 1.5 miles across the ridge is going to be tough, mainly because it's blowdowns and stuff. I imagine it says there may even be tears, so we'll see when we get to the far end. But beautiful view from up here, beautiful. It's a nice day too. There's several blowdowns I can see already off in the distance, but let's see what's on down the trail. So the far out comments, there's two of them, about this section of the trail is completely exaggerated. I mean, there's a few blowdowns, but they were easy to navigate. And I'm getting ready to come up on the viewpoint down here. Then I'm gonna stop and take a pack off break. But there's definitely no tears. But like this flow down here, you can definitely get underneath that pretty easy. It doesn't slow you down. I've had a good time hiking this ridge. I think it'd be tough in inclement weather, definitely. I mean, you are hiking the spine of a mountain. So, but I mean, beautiful views both directions, especially to the east. It's just gorgeous, especially with all the leaves off the trees. You could see for miles. You can see the next mountain range over. It is just the word. I don't have the words to say how gorgeous it is. But you see, yeah, that blow down, I walked right underneath it. There's a couple I had to go around, but and the trail, you can see the trail. You know, I don't know what the other person's problem was. I'll definitely update far out. So that comment about tears and everything, it was left at the view a little bit further down the trail, but I think what it was referring to is it is really hard to see the treadway here, and it is very steep. You probably can't tell on camera, but it is really steep down to the right, and it's kind of hard to navigate. I got off the trail once already in between because I just couldn't see the treadway. But I don't think it's as bad as what they make it out to, but I'll let you know when I get to the view. Just look at this view. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. Trail right here, a little bit sketchy maybe, but you know, gorgeous view. Still, this is where the comment on Far Out says something about a breakdown in tears, and I just don't get it. I can see where I'm going to spend the night. Maybe one of those. Not supposed to rain tonight, so I think I'm at cowboy camp. Maybe underneath that pine tree if it's clear enough underneath of it. I don't know, I'll have to find something. But I made it with 28 minutes to spare before sunset. So this evening I am going to carb load and try to pig out a little bit because I got a big climb first thing tomorrow after I pass Highway 92. And I want to do more miles tomorrow, definitely, so I want to get up as early as possible. Another reason I'm cowboy camping. Today, the only wildlife I really saw is I fleshed out a couple grouse, one on top of Middle Mountain, and then I think I fleshed the same one twice here as I'm entering this camping area. But the other thing I saw was a squirrel, but that was in the hands of the hunter and he just skinned it, so that one doesn't count. Anyway, once I find my campsite, I'll show it to you real quick, but it's not going to be anything extravagant. I need to get some water and get some food cooking. Yeah, today was a good day. I think it was 8-something miles. I feel strong for the finish. I took my time coming up Middle Mountain. I didn't find it too strenuous. I just took my time. You know, if I needed to stop, I stopped. But it wasn't too bad. You know, I'd call this an easy 8. Of course, you know, I did get a late start. Still didn't get started till almost 9:30. So, you know, I wasted an hour and a half of daylight right there. Anyway, see you later.